Hello Cancer, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly read from the 23rd to the 29th of December. Last weekly read of the year. I'm going to change packs and use the oh my goodness, the Hanson Roberts deck. I'm trying to shuffle around the decks I use so that we get some different cards. I also have purchased a couple of decks with donations people have given me, so thank you for those, and I'll use the Angel Answers Oracle at the end of your reading. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check out the other aspects of your natal chart before you move on. So here we go. Cancer, you have the Six of Cups coming up as your weekly energy. Now, the Six of Cups can talk about quite a few things, and it depends how it falls in a deck, but in a reading. The Six of Cups is about nostalgia, reminiscing, going back to the past, feeling like a child again, sometimes working on childhood things. Sometimes your childhood comes to affect you as an adult and there's work that needs to be done. But all of those things are evident here. Can be someone coming back from the past as well. Okay, so the first card you have out is the Ten of Pentacles. I like this. This is money coming in from somewhere for you. Can be a large amount of money too, because it is the 10. So sometimes it can talk about inheritance, payouts on court cases. Sometimes this talks of, you know, having financial stability, having a happy family and feeling very content and stable where you are. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune coming in next, and the Wheel of Fortune is the card that talks about karma and things going in your favour. So a turn of events here, something new, something different coming in, something that is life-changing very often. Okay, then the Knight of Cups. Now the Knight of Cups is one of the water signs. Can be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be you making an offer to someone, but it could be someone who's a water sign making an offer for you. The Knight of Cups definitely has a cup of love here, and this is about action and movement. Okay, and then we have a Tower. Interesting. So the Tower talks about structures being broken down, and that's interesting with the Six of Cups there, because for a lot of people, you know, when we talk about structures being broken down, this is like conditioning from childhood, like believing your life is a certain way and then finding out it isn't. It's like breaking through illusion, seeing the world from a different perspective. When we're children, we're very often told how we should be, what the world's like. You know, for example, you might have been told that the world was a really dangerous place, so therefore you never take risks, that type of thing. This is about the universe coming in to break those structures down, to get you to rebuild your life based in what you know now rather than what you were taught as a child. So it's very interesting that card's come up. Then we have the card of the Empress. Now the Empress is beautiful. She's your Mother Earth Gaia card. She is the absolute paragon of beauty and birth. She is bringing around new things. It says to me that you are in a position at the moment to birth whatever you want. You've got new ideas and you're creative and you're wanting to bring them forward. Okay, so this is about carrying around too much weight, too much responsibility. It's the end of a cycle and you're about to close this out, which is really good, but definitely ready to put that heavy weight down there. Okay, and then we have the Five of Rods. So this is about conflict. Can be conflict with other people. It's generally bickering. It's not fighting. You don't have swords. It's, you know, clicking people around the head with a bit of wood. But it's also about internal conflict. It's the sort of will I not, should I not, that sort of conflict I'm talking about here that's in your head. But trying to get through this inner conflict here. Okay, now we have a card of Judgment here. Now this talks about rebirth, being born from the ashes, the phoenix rising, the judgment call, being called by the universe to do something again because it wasn't right the first time. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is about laying down seeds for your future, planting things to grow. It's also about waiting, patience, and manifesting. All of these things. Okay, Cancer, what do I see here? So we had the Six of Cups to start off with. You could have someone returning from your past here. Could be past life too, the way I'm seeing it here. Not just necessarily from this life. You could have someone being brought back from a past life for you. There's happiness to be had here. The universe is definitely pushing you forward on something, but there's some work here that needs, or some sort of situation that needs to sort itself out before you can move forward. I feel like you want to make an offer to this person, but there's some sort of conflict and weight here that you've got to get rid of before you can move forward. There's love here, though. There is love here. Could be someone you knew as a child, too. But there's work to be done. This Tower is causing you a great deal of conflict here. You're having to put something, make change here. This feels more enforced. There's some sort of change you need to make here in order to move forward on something. I feel like this is really good, and I feel like you've been manifesting something here. So you've wanted this. But for some unknown reason with these three cards, it sort of says to me that you have something in your life that you need to sort out and put down first. But you're deliberating on how to do this. You want to make an offer. The universe is pushing you to do this because it's about abundance here. It's about moving towards someone. And I feel like this Empress energy makes me feel like you're moving towards someone you're meant to be with. Maybe possibly twin flame here. But there's something you've got to deal with here before you can move forward. Something you're carrying around is a great burden to you. But you're really reluctant to put this down or change it here. But definitely wanting to offer and have another chance at something, or moving forward on perhaps something that's come past life relationship, or that's what it feels like to me. Let's just put the last card out. Oh my goodness, I've had this about 4 times as the last card today. The universe is pushing everybody forward here. There's a great push here. It's come out in the same position for at least 3 of the other readings, at least. Okay, so you're moving forward on this. I think it's going to take you a little while. It's a slow process here because I feel like you have to put down or say goodbye or change something in your life in order to move forward. You see this person that you're moving towards as being absolutely amazing, like they're your one. But for some unknown reason, there's some sort of change that has to be made here. I feel you have been waiting a long time to do this. But the universe, there's karma here. The universe is pushing you to move forward here on this. There's abundance to come from this relationship. What a lovely reading here. And a very short one, which always makes me think, a short story. It's always a good story when it's a short story because it's a straightforward reading. There's not too much you can read into that. Definitely second chances coming out here, but we're talking rebirth here, and I have a feeling it's like a past life thing, especially with this karma stuff. Somebody you've known in a past life. Abundance to come from this situation. That means when you meet this person who could possibly be a twin flame, then your lives will change because together you can do so much good work. And I like that. It's beautiful. But you've got something you've got to sort out before you move forward here. Put those darn rods down. Very conflicting. You're having a lot of trouble making this decision, though. I think that's why the universe is pushing you to do this. I think you've been known about this for a while, but the universe is pushing you in that direction. You've got the card of recovery from the Angel Answers deck. And I'm thinking what they're talking about here is you recovering from making this decision. Maybe there's going to be a period of healing before you can actually move forward on this. Because there's something in your life you need to deal with first. But recovery is the card here. So it means something to someone. Please comment below. if you can help me out with that reading. It's a little different, Cancer. Have a fantastic week.